This is purchase order exercise 2, and again, you're making a purchase order for a customer. I'm just looking at the information given. There is no order number provided, no date provided, and no to address. However, in the real exam situation, these will be provided, and you need to fill them out on the form. They're worth a mark, and a mark could make a difference between a level 1 distinction and a level 2 pass overall, which is really important for you in terms of getting your grade. Really pulls you up, so every single mark in this exam counts. So make sure you read the information really clearly. Right, the information that is given is the items that are being ordered, their price, how many there are, and their description. So we're going to get Modern Warfare as the first item. Plonk that in there. Obviously, you're just writing these in yourself. We're getting Drive Ferrari and popping that in. Remember, a purchase order is what you send to a supplier. If you're buying stuff off someone, you send them a purchase order with all the things that you want, and then you give them a purchase order number as part of your business. Your business has a log of all the different purchase order numbers you've given out, and that helps you identify what particular things you've been spending money on. Okay, so that's what a purchase order is. You send it to the supplier saying this is what I want. Okay, so let's have a quick look. We've got 10, 14, and 56. So I'm just writing this out very quickly. Obviously, I've checked it. 14 and 56. So I'm signifying to the other business that these are the items I want. We've got to have codes. Now these codes are from the supplier's own catalogue. So say if I was buying some things in now as a teacher, which sometimes I do, I will have a catalogue from the education suppliers, and they have their own unique item codes for each thing. And realistically, they're just bunging those in to a database to complete the order. They're not typing in the full name of the product. But obviously, it's really important that you type the full name of the product in case you mistype one of those codes, and then they can look it up manually for you. But usually, when people are putting together orders like this in a warehouse, they're just using the item codes. So that's why they're included. The unit price, so it's 19.99 each. Again, making sure that you're saying this is what you've been quoted. So if there is an issue with the unit price, because obviously they know what the unit price is, but you're saying this is what I think it is. This is what I've seen in your catalogue. You can be contacted then to say, look, it's not correct. Right, so that's what's listed in the catalogue: the item number, the name, the price, and this is how many I want. And all I need to do again with the unit price is calculate. So 19.99 multiplied by 10. That gives me £199.90. Okay, and I want 13.89 by 14. So let's try it. 13.89 multiplied by 14 is 194.46. Remember to put the pound sign on because this is an actual order document, not just a mathematical table. And we're going to type times £7.89 by 56. So 7.89 multiplied by 56 items. Let's press enter. £441.84. Let's just double check that. Okay. So let's just redo that. 7.89. And I always double check because I've got this dodgy calculator on my computer that keeps skipping. Yeah, that's right. But it's also worth you checking in your answers because there's no harm in just spending an extra 30 seconds checking your answers right. Could get you that mark. So the subtotal one is just adding all these together. So the total price for each thing. So let's add 199.9 to 194.46 to 441.84. Let's press enter. You got 836.2, so 836.2. £836.20. Now, they are saying that we're going to have a discount. A regular customer, we always give you 5% discount. So there's no conditions to that. We're just going to get a 5% discount. So we need to work out what what 5% of £836.20 is. So we go multiply that by 0.05 because that's 5%, isn't it? Which is a discount of £41.81. It doesn't sound like much when you look at it as a sort of like percentage. You think that's only 5%. That's literally 50 quid nearly. Well, that's not exactly 50 quid, but it's almost. It's quite close. So what we need to do now is get the original number 836.2 and minus that discount price 141.81, and we're left with 794.39. 794.39. Okay, nice. And then we add the VAT to it. So we now need to multiply this number by 0.2 for that 20% VAT. £158.80. We're going to round up, obviously, so 88. 158.88. 158.88 with the VAT. And so we need to add that together now. So we need to add that VAT. So we go 794. And you're wondering why I rewrote that. It's because I've changed the VAT, obviously. 794 by rounding it up. 794.39 added to 158.88. It's a massive amount of VAT when you think about it, but that's actually 20% of the original. So that's actually how much the VAT will be. So we now end up with £953.27. So that's how we do that. We're just rolling one thing into the next. Now, let's just double check there's no more essential information. No, nothing, literally. That's our own purchase order. We work for Games Warehouse. Every company has their own sort of standard purchase order they produce, and that's going to be sent to the supplier. And, oh, Activision. Actually, to be fair, Activision. There's nothing else on there. There's no order number, no date. Put today's date in if you want. But obviously that's the only information I've been given there. So that's how to do that purchase order with all the weird discounts and VAT being added as well.